and welcome. This is going to be a Valheim Mistlands update starting guide. Yes, we kind of need one for this one right here because there's just a ton of new stuff in this game, and it's a little bit complicated on how to get started because it's been over a year. So it's been over a year, and we're going to have to start getting the new stuff right over here, and we are going to need to have, and I think I took all the items. Yeah, I took them all here. You're going to have to go kill Yugloth. Well, if you haven't killed him and you have his items there, his items are going to be needed to craft an item right here, and I'll show you that. My main base here. That is just an outpost fun base I have. Let's go over here. Well, it's not really much of a main base. My main base is more functional than it is, you know, nice looking. But anyways, you're going to have to get those items off Yugloth, and then you're going to have to build these wisp little farms right here. So they're easy to build. Just need one of those and, you know, some rocks. And then at nighttime, these guys are going to come out. They need some space. They need to be open-aired, like beehives type of a deal. And Whisper are going to come around there, and you just click on them and pick them up. And then you need one silver bar, and then you're going to be able to craft a wisp light. So this wisp light here is going to take place of your accessory, which sucks. And this is like the only way to see in the mist zones in the Mistland. Yes, the Mistlands are going to have mist zones in it. This area of effect isn't very good. It's a little better than a moving torch for you. It's not going to be overly helpful, but it's going to be kind of a must if you want to explore the Mistlands. If you don't have it, you're not going to be able to see anything at all in front of you, and the only other way to really do that is with a mist sword or a which has no area of effect on it, or building torches. So the torches you can build it the same way, but you're going to need Yggdrasil wood. That's going to be your first goal, is to get that wood, and to get that wood you're going to need a black iron metal axe. It's the only way to cut down those trees. And it's going to be, you know, a bad day to try and find them because, you know, the zones are going to be mostly in the mist zones. They're not exclusively for that, but they're going to be on the edge. And I'm trying to get rid of my hammer here. There we go. And we'll take a look at what the Mistland zones look like. So once you have that stuff, you can build that axe. So you can build a black metal pickaxe, which you can use to farm the big skulls and you know, the rib cages and stuff like that to get marble and soft tissue for the brains. So that's what you're going to be harvesting if you're going to go out farming for stuff. Yeah, you're going to be able to make the black metal pick. So make sure you have lots of black metal stuff around you. And that is one of your next goals, which you don't really have to do, because what you want to do is build the next workbench. And to build that workbench, you're going to have to go inside the infested mine caves, which you have to find, which are going to be exclusively inside the Mistland zones. So this is what the Mistland zones look like, base value right here, with no mist. So I got no mist zones nearby my base. It's going to be really hard. My mist zones start way over here. And I cleared out the mist zones, and there's lots of water in there to make it even more difficult. So there's little water zones everywhere, and you have to explore these things. Now there's going to be friendly units and you know, harmful units and passive units like the rabbits. But to get in there, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to try and find one of these guys down. There's a guy right over here. I can show you the little dwarf guys. They are friendly unless you have your weapons out and attack them, or they get angry at you for having your weapons out. You know, they could be, you know, friendly or not, but yeah, they're mostly friendly. They'll help you fight the other creatures in here too, and they have a base. It's a little tower that has a little ward on it, so you can't destroy or build anything in it, so it's going to be warded up. And they have lots of mages and stuff in there too, and the mages throw fireballs and missiles at you and heal, extraordinary heals on there. You're not going to be able to do very much, but yeah, the open end of this part of this is pretty simple, pretty easy, and it's going to be pretty barren and nothing to find. And then once you go and find their tower there, they're going to have an item called the Distillery thing, and that which you're going to be used to pop onto a Yggdrasil root. So the Yggdrasil root is going to be probably in the mist zones too. I just wasn't able to find them. Out of all my mist zones over here, there was no roots at all, and only like 2 caves to find out there. So yeah. It's all going to be RNG crap, but yeah, that's the enjoyment. You got to go around there and do a lot of exploring and a lot of stuff like that. But yeah, that's your next goal, is to get that distillery items. There's going to be one of them in a special chest. It's going to be obvious, but if you break it, these guys aren't going to be friendly anymore, and then you're going to have to clear them all out. And that is probably the best way to get the actual stone in there. So bring some iron with you and build a stone mason thing or whatever it's called, a stone bench, so you can just start, you know, disassembling the whole place and get as much marble as you want and all the other little things inside there that you can get as for fun. But then you're going to have to go inside those infested mines and the mist zones too that you got to find to be able to build one of the new workbenches. And that's the first part right there. So that new workbench is, where it is right there. It's going to require 5 of those black cores, and they're in semi-hidden doors. They're going to have runes on the doors inside them. You can find all this stuff out yourself. It's going to be pretty obvious. You don't need to watch anything else to find them and explore them. It's just exploring your own map, which has been changed around over the time that you haven't probably missed in this game. But yeah. But that is basically it. Once you get that, and then once you get some sap going, you're going to be able to build more stuff like there. So I'm stuck at the sap part there, so I have to go out and take a lot more time. But just to get you started, that is the best. That's the things that you need to know. You're going to have to have these wisp things out there. You're going to want to get some of those roots and bring that axe with you to explore, and then you're going to probably want to go around there and start plopping these torches down for pathways, and they don't have a very big AOE, so you're just talking about sticking one here and one over here to have a decent normal view, basically that's somewhat around you. Now these flying guys are a pain. The weak spots on the flying guys is their belly, where the eggs are. They have ticks that drop on too, and I don't know how to get rid of the ticks on you. Then when they jump, they'll jump on you and latch onto you, and then they'll start draining your health away. So make sure you have some potions with you and you're relatively full health. They shoot fireballs that explode, the big flying guys, and they can be a real pain because there's no other way to kill them except with arrows. So you're going to have to bring your bow with you no matter what. And then the other guys in this game, well, you saw the rabbits running around there. Yeah, they're just passive guys. I'm assuming you can tame them. I haven't bothered yet because I'd rather find a 2-star rabbit and get those going. And there's one of those seekers right there. The purple color, it means it's 1 star or 2 stars. Probably 1 star for that color of purple. I'm not sure. These guys will fly, and there's a weaker version right there. They will fly, and they come in pairs. Usually the weaker ones, they'll come in pairs. They'll fly. They have a jump attack when they're landing, which will do like double damage if they hit you. And they will be as fast as you, basically. It's hard to outrun them at their current speed. Just be aware of that. And they attack very fast. You're talking about 1 attack and a block if you're lucky, and that is about it. So I can maybe ping this guy off and aggro him from here if I can hit him. And that won't kill him. Aw, damn it, I missed. And I aggroed the other ones. So that's not going to be good. Hopefully I can kill him. I suck at bows. Now, there's a seeker. He's coming, and there's his jump attack there. And there's the other guy. Let's get him over here. Let's get some help going on here. Oh, I didn't get my shield up. Come over here and help me out. There you go. Oh, I didn't block in time. There you go. He's going to attack them. The weak point on these guys is their butts. So, yeah. And they're weak to the blunt damage too. Are you still alive, kicking? I need some more stamina. Help me out. Oh, I didn't go fast enough. See, they are very fast. Now that his back is turned and he is dead, that doesn't work. They jab like this. Oh, see, look how much they do damage. That's a big area of effect, and I am hurting. I don't want to use a potion, so I'm gonna try and outrun them. I can't because they're fast. But here, Lux, help me, buddy. Help me out, buddy. Well, I'm trying to heal here. Maybe I can get some frag right away. There you go. No, don't kill me. And they do a stomp attack too. Let's get some more attacks going besides just the lunges that they do. Big lunges. Okay. Finish them off. Yeah. The soldiers are the ones that do the lunges. They don't jump around yet, so sloppy combat. Make sure you hit them the first shot, or they're going to be bad. And as you can see, that they're pretty dangerous and fast. But yeah, the Frostmark is the way to go for these guys. All the piercing damage and the blunt. The spiky damage. Only the blunt damage really does anything. Slashing and piercing, they don't really do very much to these guys. So it's basically a blunt fest, and the slowing is going to help you out in the combat area right there. But of course, when it's 2-on-1, you're going to have a little bit of a challenge trying to go there and keep your stamina up and going if you're not careful. But yeah, the other guys are big flying guys, and their weak point is the bottom of as I told you, and they're big fireballs. These guys will fly to your base and pretty much wreck it if you're not careful. And the soldier guys are just big tank versions of those bugs, and they have a big stomping effect that goes around there. Just avoid that. And just so you know, a 2-star soldier seeker there can one-shot you with your best armor on. So the best armor that you can currently that you have from before is the padded stuff. If you're fully armored out, upgraded, they can still one-shot you with their basic attacks. So yeah, just be careful of those guys there and make sure you're doing that. And if you got to make sure you're blocking it. If you don't, or they get you by surprise, you're going to get killed. and gimps. So be prepared to die in this new update right here. And then when you're exploring, what else do you need to know? That is basically it, because you're going to have to go and build a Mistlands base. There's just all the other basic stuff to find, but that's what you need to get started. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.